Ben's first lesson this morning was the sparkling morning dew still clinging to the air. Mommy held Ben's tiny hand and led him to the gate of his new kindergarten. On his back swung a little deep green backpack, and in his arms, Ben hugged his best friend, his fluffy teddy bear, Nunu. Taking slow, hesitant steps, Ben clutched Mommy's hand tightly, his little heart fluttering with a cloud of worries. At the door of the classroom, Ben's teacher, Miss Liley, was waiting, wearing a pink polo shirt and a long, pleated gray skirt. Her warm smile spread as she opened her arms to welcome the children. Mom leaned down, hugged Ben tightly, and whispered to Ben,
"Stay here and play with your teacher and your new friends. Honey, I'll come back to pick you up this afternoon, okay?"
And then handed Ben to Miss Liley. Ben felt his mother's hand slip from his. His heart skipped a beat. When his mother turned and started walking away, Ben tried to chase after her, but Miss Liley gently picked him up, patting his back. Ben's eyes stung, his lips trembled, and before he knew it, big tears rolled down his cheeks. The school gate slowly disappeared behind him, surrounded by the giggles and chatter of the other children. While Ben stood there, dazed, scared, and alone, Miss Liley hugged the little boy tightly and whispered,
"It's okay, honey. I'm right here. Your new friends are waiting for you to come and play with them."
But Ben just wanted to curl up in the corner and hide. Inside the spacious, colorful classroom, all the unfamiliar toys and loud laughter only made Ben feel smaller. The little boy missed home. He missed his mother. He just wanted to cry out loud. Just then, a little girl with two mischievous pigtails and a bright yellow shirt jumped over. The little girl held a red building block in her small hand, smiling brightly as she handed it to Ben.
"What's your name? We're building a castle. Do you want to join us?"
Ben blinked, uncertain, but seeing the little girl's happy smile, Ben's heart softened a little. Miss Liley also encouraged the boy.
Now really wants you to help. A castle wouldn't be complete without Ben.
After a moment of silence, Ben nodded slightly. Not excitedly took his hand and pulled him to a cozy corner, where a group of children were busy arranging colored blocks into walls and towers. Ben picked up a green block, hesitantly placing it next to the wall. The group clapped and cheered.
"Oh, Ben, you're so awesome!"
A small smile flashed across Ben's face. The heavy sadness from before seemed to have dissipated a little. Slowly, Ben focused on building the castle, his shy giggles ringing out every time he added a block. Soon, Miss Liley clapped her hands and called out,
"Okay, kids, it's time to listen to music and dance."
A lively song started playing, a melody that Ben had never heard before. Miss Liley stood in front, raised her hands and danced to the beat, showing everyone each step. The children laughed and tried to follow her happily. Ben was still hiding in the corner, shyly watching. Ben's limbs were stiff, barely moving to the music, but Miss Liley smiled warmly, walked over, and gently held Ben's hand, guiding him through simple movements, clapping, reaching high, swaying left and right. Na also waved at the boy.
"Come here and dance, Ben. It's so much fun."
Under those kind, encouraging looks, Ben became a little more courageous. The boy's first few movements were still awkward and slow, but soon, the music, laughter, and warm smiles around him filled his little heart. The boy's little feet began to bounce. His little hands waved to the rhythm. The whole class chirped like a flock of happy baby birds. Laughter and singing filled the room, washing away Ben's tears, as if they had never been there. When his mother returned to pick him up, Ben ran to her and smiled brightly.
Mom, guess what? I built a castle with Na today. And I danced too.
Mom hugged him tightly, her smile filled with joy. That day, Ben learned his first lesson in life. If you dare to step over your fears, you will find a world filled with happiness and wonderful friends waiting for you. That's the end of Ben's first lesson story. Ben thanks you for listening. Please follow Hera's channel to watch the next episodes. Don't forget to give Ben a like. I love you.
Join the fun. Subscribe to Hera.